Morning, everyone. It's about 8:45, and this is your pre-opening comment. It's video number 424. And I remind you, if you like the work, hit that subscribe and the like button. It really helps us. Okay, so there's a bunch of news out from Asia, whose markets are up a little. China retail sales seem to have been up, and they are again threatening us that if we go forward with talks with Taiwan, our relationship is going to suffer. I don't see where it suffers much more than it already is. They definitely didn't live up to any of the trade agreements that they made, including the purchase of billions of dollars worth of wheat and soybeans. So besides that, they're building islands in the South China Sea. They lied to us about COVID-19, and so they're threatening that the relationship is going to deteriorate is not particularly impressive. Also in the Far East, we have Sony. Sony is cutting back on the production of their new PlayStation console. The stock is currently trading 75, down 2. We also had more layoff news from Citi. Citi was the only financial stock that was not up yesterday. And one of the reasons besides these layoffs was the fact that they have not instituted enough in the risk control area. They're being called on it by the Fed, and they have mentioned it a bit. Apple has a product event today, so we'll have to see what that looks like. Lennar, interesting. The stock is up from basically 25 to 80. Actually 79. They came out with great earnings last night, and the stock popped up to 80 and change, and then came back to earth. Currently trading 76, down 3. Carnival Cruise down 41 cents at 17.44 on the news that they are raising yet another $1 billion. Between the cruise lines and the airlines, if you're in these things, I know that they're interesting trades, but on a long-term basis, they are just diluting the shareholders down to nothing. And really, for what? So that they can hold on long enough till both the airlines and the cruise ships are back to normal. I don't know that there is a normal anymore. And so the dilution there, I mean, it's just something that I stay away from. I don't care if I can make 2 points on a $17 stock if I could have overnight news that could take them down 4. NVIDIA is up another 16. Tesla is up another 17. We had import and export numbers, and import numbers were up 0.9%. These are prices. Import prices were up 0.9%. We were looking for up 0.5%. So that's almost a double. Export prices, a little tamer. They were up 0.5% versus an expectation of up 0.4. There was also an Empire State Index, but I have not seen that yet. Okay, the chart on the screen is the gold, and I think that these import and export prices might have a little something to do with this continued move. It clearly represents inflation. As I've been mentioning the last couple of days, I'd really like to see it close above this 1978 area. We did get above it to 1982 and change. Right now, 1976.7. So we may be able to get a little something there, but clearly It came back down to this support in the 1915, 1910 area a bunch of times, held every time except this one when it got down to 1911, but the fact is it hit the 50-day moving average and closed on the high of the day that day for a nice little reversal. Oil prices are up slightly. We are up 48 cents at 37.74. The nat gas is up a penny, which is really not much to write home about. We also have the lumber was limit up yet again, and the coffee is down $4.40 after being down over $8 yesterday. This is one that I've been pretty much involved with the ETN, symbol JO, Joe, for coffee, and now we first brought it to your attention around 30. It went to 39. It came back to 34. Last week it touched $1.30 something, which was substantially higher, and the ETN got up to 41 and change. I'm guessing that it closed around 37 yesterday. This move down probably takes a little lower, and I will have to look at that. The dollar is down. Bitcoin is up 265, and as far as opening prices, it looks like the Dow is implied open up about 205. The S&P is up about 25 and actually 28 now. And the NASDAQ, the last I saw, was up about 135. So another strong day, it looks like. And two more issues. Number one, we own a SPAC at around $11 and change. It's one of Chamath Palihapitiya's, and it looks like there's a deal there with a real estate tech firm called Open Door, and IPOB is trading up about $2.50 in the 16 range, actually the 15 range, but we own the units, which include the stock and the warrants, and those are trading about $2 higher than that. They're up about $4. And for all of you Mets fans, you now have a new owner, Stevie Cohen from SAC Capital. Looks like he's got the deal, and it seems to be going forward. No Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez. It hasn't actually been discussed in specifics about who other partners are, but as it comes out, I'll be happy to mention it, even though I'm a solid Red Sox fan living here in Boston. All right, everyone, there's your opening comment. Don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe, and I'll be back this afternoon.